Hello there, everyone. Welcome to New Heights Wrestling. My name is Jeannie Gem, and on today's episode, we have a very special women's match as Eliza Hayes takes on the former WWE and Impact Wrestling star, the Princess of Pro Wrestling, Kimberly. Recently, Eliza has announced that she is on her Florida farewell tour, and this will be her last appearance at New Heights Wrestling. Earlier today, our cameras were able to catch up with Eliza to get her thoughts on this exciting match. Let's go to that footage, then we will hear a word from our sponsors.
Hey, New Heights Wrestling, Eliza Hayes here, your favorite flower child, and I am on my farewell to Florida tour. And New Heights Wrestling has rolled out the carpet for me this time. They have given me exactly what I've asked for every time that I've been here. Competition. Tonight, I'm going to be facing one of the best and brightest in the women's industry down here, and that is Kimberly. This is going to be one heck of a match, and I cannot wait to get into that ring and show Kimberly what that peace, love, and flower power is all about.
Hey fans, it's the man they call Dave with producer Joe, and you probably know us as the commentary team for New Heights Pro Wrestling, but when we're not doing that, we got a podcast.
That is the Working Fans Podcast, where we talk pro wrestling, comedy, MMA, and so much more.
And tell them about that signature segment.
Oh, you talk about the 531?
You know I am.
That is a homegrown creation that has been our namesake. And if you want to know our namesake, we got Chevy, AJ Strange Brew, as well as the two of us.
And why don't you go to our channel, like, subscribe, show us some love.
Rate, review, all of it.
Do you need graphic design work or an event photographer? JWP Graphics and Photography is the company for you. Work with one of the most gifted and talented graphic designers and event photographers in the state of Florida today. Contact JWP Graphics and Photography today for pricing and information.
Check out the fast-paced action wrestling card game, Go Fight Pow! Create your own intergalactic fight club and play out the results of your own wrestling company, featuring over 100 unique characters and some of wrestling's hottest stars of past and present. The possibilities are endless. Visit gofightpow.fws.store and become a promoter today.
The bases are loaded, and the heaviest hitter in the game, New Heights Wrestling, is at bat as they present Grand Slam on June 10th, 2023 at the Walton County Fairgrounds in Defuniak Springs, Florida. Front row is $15. General admission is $8. Kids 6 to 11, $6. Under 5 are free. You will see all of your favorite New Heights Wrestling stars, as well as an appearance by wrestling legend Scott Armstrong. So don't strike out and get there early. Doors open at 6, bell time is at 7. Welcome back. That was a word from our great sponsors. Let's throw it back to Gene.
Everyone has been so excited over the news that Kimberly has arrived in New Heights Wrestling. The Princess of Pro Wrestling has competed at the highest levels and won championships in numerous promotions. Now Kimberly plans to show everyone in New Heights Wrestling that this princess does not need anyone to save her. Earlier today, our cameras were able to catch up with Kimberly as she arrived at New Heights Wrestling. Let's go to that footage now, then we'll go over to Joe and Dave at ringside for this exciting women's match.
New Heights Wrestling. Man, are you guys in for a treat tonight, because I'm here, Kimberly, the princess of professional wrestling, the crown jewel. And you guys have no idea what's in store, because I'm one of the best professional wrestlers around today, a multi-time champion, and Eliza Hayes. You want to take me on one-on-one? Well, sweetheart, I am not sure you know what you got yourself into. But that's okay. I'm excited to treat my fans to what they came here for. I'll see you in the ring later tonight.
This is a big match in our ladies division as Eliza Hayes takes on Kimberly.
It's the man they call Dave with producer Joe from the Working Fans Podcast. And man, we are going to get to commentate a good one. Here's one half of this great match, Eliza Hayes.
Eliza Hayes has been a big part of the women's division since we started in New Heights Wrestling. And we are sad to see her leaving Florida, but we are excited to see her get in the ring with a big figure in women's wrestling.
One thing we learned about Eliza Hayes, she never backs down, and she knows her way around that ring.
No, along with Tiny Tonelly, Ashley Mayberry, Emily Locke, T. Gaines, she has built up a heavy women's division in New Heights Wrestling. One of the best in the independents. And speaking of the best of the independents, her opponent tonight is a name to be recognized.
She's wrestled for independent promotions all over. She's also been a part of Impact Wrestling. She's been with WWE in the Mae Young Class. There she is.
And her opponent, coming from Seattle, Washington, New Heights Wrestling, please welcome Kimberly!
She's a decorated veteran of the Indies, trained by Drew Gulak, has wrestled across the country, held multiple titles for long reigns.
Yes.
So she knows what she's doing in the ring. She got the call up to the big time, has returned to the Indies, and is loving it. Eliza Hayes has always been asking for competition. Today she got what she wished for.
Absolutely. You can't get better competition than Kimberly. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. I'm really excited that we get to call this.
Yes, we've been big fans of Kimberly for a long time, but seeing her step into the ring with a favorite here at New Heights Wrestling, I'm on the edge of my seat. The bell has rung, and this is such a big opponent for Eliza because Kimberly has wrestled intergender. She has won titles. Speaking of winning titles, she was the first woman to become the Chikara Grand Champion in 2015 when she defeated Hollow Wicked.
Yeah, I've seen her live at a cage match. I mean, this is a woman I've got to see at a live show. Getting tongue-tied here. This is a really exciting moment for me to be going to call a Kimberly match.
It's not too often that we get starstruck by a match, but this is going to be one of those moments. We're going to pull through the best we can. Eliza Hayes has that wrist lock. Kimberly rolling her way out of it.
Absolutely. But you know what? I don't think Eliza Hayes is starstruck. She's just looking at how to win this match right now. That's the kind of competitor she is.
Yeah, she's in a dangerous situation. You see Kimberly has that hammerlock. Great mat wrestler, trained by Drew Gulak, so she knows how to handle herself in that ring. Fires Eliza Hayes off, catching her with that.
There's that peace sign. Oh, Lee trips her up. Hayes quick to get out of it, though. Oh, look at that. Hayes trips up Kimberly. Goes with a pin.
The action is fast moving here.
We got a standoff now between these two ladies.
You know, it's been easy for Eliza to train for this match because there is plenty of footage of Kimberly out there. There's less of Eliza Hayes, but Kimberly has watched every bit of it and is ready for this fight.
Oh, look at that.
Goes to give her the boot. Hayes catches it.
Hayes caught it.
Ooh, throws her down into the split.
Oh, look at that. Tries for the kick.
Kimberly has that athletic background behind her. Oh, big kick.
That could be a difference maker. You see the grimace on Hayes' face there from that kick.
And this match is important to Hayes because she wants to leave New Heights Wrestling on a high note. She has done so much for this ladies division. And she doesn't want the last memory of herself here being a loss. But you're in the ring with Kimberly. And Kimberly is not letting up on Hayes here. Pulling her to the ropes. Tying those arms up. Are we going to see what she's got in store?
Oh, big chop.
Taking Hayes to another side of the ring. The Walton County Fairgrounds is going wild for this.
Oh, another big chop.
Defuniac Springs is feeling that pain. Fires Hayes off. Hayes reverses.
Oh, this is a clothesline the other way.
Oh,
big jumping kick. Yeah, Kimberly goes for the pin. Hayes is out at 2. Bad fast-paced action here between these two ladies.
You can see Kimberly's surprised. She didn't expect this much from Eliza Hayes. She knew she was going to be good in the ring, but Eliza is staying step for step with Kimberly right now.
Absolutely. What Kimberly's going for here. Looks like maybe a German. Hayes blocks it, though. Big elbow by Hayes.
Kimberly not go. Giving up that whole big arm drag.
Yeah. Drop toe hold. Way down on her face.
He's staying on her here. Big elbow. Leaning into that, you can see Kimberly is feeling that. Oh, the leg drop. Grabbing the leg. 2.5.
Kimberly is a little worse for wear right now. I think she's stunned. I think you said it best. Maybe she was not expecting this level of competition out of Hayes.
Yes, because you have Hayes not wanting to lose this match because she doesn't want to leave New Heights Wrestling on a loss. On the flip side, Kimberly does not want to debut with a loss. You know, she's coming in with such weight to her name, such importance.
Yes. Kimberly just fired right up and snapped Mayor Hayes. Big boot to the back. And again, now Hayes is grimacing in pain.
Kimberly yelling at her, waiting for another kick. Giving her a chance to get to her feet. And she's toying with her right now. Hayes struggling to get to her feet.
Look at that.
Snapmare. Big kick to the back.
Wow. Ooh. You see Kimberly is looking, that hurt. But she looks mad and determined now. Like, okay, let's do this again. Oh, look at that, snapmare. Oh! Right to Kimberly. Kimberly right to Eliza Hayes' back there.
There's her hair now. Lining up. Boom. Oh! Making her fear that kick.
Oh, and then right to the face.
Psyching her out there. That's where that experience in the ring and that seasoning across different promotions pays off.
Now hooking the arms here.
Ooh, pulling him behind her. This is that mat wrestling of Kimberly that's gonna get you in trouble.
We're extending those arms back, putting a little pressure on the head. Oh, look at that. Hayes looked like she was in pain, but almost could withstand it when she had those arms hooked. But once Kimberly put the pressure on that head, too, you can just see the difference in pain.
Yes, Hayes is not in a good spot. She's stomping, trying to get the crowd behind her.
Yeah, maybe even just trying to...
Oh, rolling back.
Whoa, that's a way to do it.
Smart getting Kimberly to loosen that hold by having her on her shoulders. That genius move from Hayes there.
Absolutely. Otherwise, Lee took a chance of getting pinned. Now we see Lee here slapping the back of Hayes. Oh, pinning combination herself. Hayes gets out.
Now, Dave, to get a little sentimental for a moment, Eliza Hayes has been here since the start, so we're all going to miss her here at New Heights Wrestling, and just seeing her compete again, this is a huge match.
Big clothesline by Hayes. Big elbow. And we might have to save the sentimental for after the match. She is tearing it up right now. Look at these chops.
I think she felt backed into a corner and is now giving it her all, knowing this might be the last time she can show off for these fans. Oh, big leg drop. Rolling her over. 2.5, that instant kicking out.
Famous right there, boom. Kimberly is down and out, but
Hayes could not believe it.
Yeah.
She thought she had her there.
I did too, honestly.
That was a good flurry of moves. I know, I was sitting here trying to address her and you wanted to bring me back into the match because we thought that was the end and we'd go on singing Eliza Hayes' praises.
Oh.
But Kimberly, resourceful.
Oh.
Big kicks to Eliza Hayes here.
Another roundhouse. Looking for that knockout kick.
Oh.
That could be it. And Hayes kicks out.
2.5.
Tell you, we have seen a lot of pin attempts in this match, and so far, no one could put anybody away.
You can hear that collective sigh of relief from the fans. They are happy to see a big star in Kimberly here, but there is such love for Eliza Hayes, they wanted to see her get one more win. There they are, getting loud. Oh, atomic drop. Inverted atomic drop. Big splash in the corner. Putting Kimberly up on the top rope here. What does she have planned? Climbing the ropes. Still throwing shots at Kimberly. We have a superplex in the works.
Could be looking for that superplex. Kimberly's fighting it up there, though. Headbutt. Oh, knocks her off. Hayes is down.
She gets that separation she needed. Now Kimberly.
What's she doing?
Going to the top rope.
Steadies herself. Look at this.
Crowd getting behind it. Oh, swanton! 1, 2, 3.
You got it. What a victory. What a great match, back and forth.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Kimberly!
Kimberly showing why that experience is important.
Yeah, absolutely. She was in a lot of trouble out there. Could have got that superplex, and she could have got beaten and pinned right there. But came back with the headbutts, hit that beautiful swanton, and went right for the cover. Experience definitely was the edge here, Joe.
Indeed. If I can return to being sentimental for a moment,
Yes.
Eliza Hayes has meant so much to New Heights Wrestling. She has put the women's division in a place where a veteran like Kimberly wants to come in and prove herself. And though the crowd might be disappointed to see Eliza Hayes going out on a loss, she fought valiantly, and we know that wherever this young woman's career is going, it will flourish.
I will leave you with this too, Joe. It's not sometimes a loss. Sometimes it's a win or you learn. And I think she learned something here.
Thank you very much, Eliza. And if you want to keep up with New Heights Wrestling, search New Heights Wrestling, Facebook, YouTube. Use that hashtag NHWPro. And from everybody here at New Heights Wrestling, thank you for joining us tonight.
Good night, everybody.